I can't express how delighted I am to see so many people here at Yosemite. Representation from over 30 congressional offices. We are now the second largest caucus on Capitol Hill. 105 members and growing.
It's easy in California to say, well, it must be Sacramento causing the issues. Not in this case.
Fire crossed our escape route, and we had to get on out of there with flames licking the sides of our vehicle. Really what being at this place is all about is experiencing this place and seeing it.
The time's now to actually do something.
Every forest has a mechanism to recycle the dead. Dying is part of life, and it's part of the forest life.
I want you to get that glass back to full, but don't touch it.
The longer I live, the more I believe that our approach, stewardship and conservation, is the best way to nurture and care for these extraordinary, one-of-a-kind assets.
Thank you for what you guys are doing and your stuff, and we see that, right? It's about conservation, not preservation. You have land. We know as farmers and ranchers, you have to manage that land. That is true conservation. Preservation doesn't work.
It is up to us to correct the mistakes we have made and begin anew to conserve our nation's bountiful lands and resources by striking the right balance among corrective actions, our current needs, and our obligations to future generations to leave this garden of the Lord better than we found it.
I watched giant sequoias get engulfed by entire, flames dwarf giant sequoias on that fire. I narrowly escaped several times. I had to cool down giant sequoias as they were burning.
When we began passing the very same environmental laws we've been talking about that have made the active management of our forests impossible, also have made it impossible to build major new water storage and reservoirs and dams. And we are not going to solve our water shortages until we build more dams, and we're not going to build more dams until we overhaul those very same environmental laws.
What is the definition of a resource? That which should and can be used in a time of need.
On the left it burned, on the right it didn't, so this was the fire line that we used.
Excess timber will come out of the forest, and it comes out in only two ways. Either we will carry it out, or nature will burn it out.
We spend a lot of time worrying about what got us here rather than what to do next. And we spend a lot of time worrying about, well, was it climate change? Was it management? It's irrelevant to those of us who are in it because we aren't correcting it. And I would like more effort spent on solutions than worrying about whose fault it is.